But we'll begin tonight with Jennifer Hoff at the Fitchburg Firehouse near McKee Road, and she has more about the man police are still looking for tonight. Jennifer?
Susan, this is the area where authorities have been hosting news conferences throughout the afternoon. We're actually awaiting one that was supposed to be set right for the 6 o'clock hour. Of course, if the authorities come up and want to start that, we'll take that news conference live. But we want to give you a little bit of background information on the man that those authorities are looking for. Locally, they've been searching for Poe for about 2 days, but in Chicago, where he's from, media reports suggest that he's been on the run for about a week now. He's been out of jail and on parole in Cook County, Illinois for battery and robbery convictions in 2011. The FBI said an associate of Poe's gave him a ride to Madison, where Poe has more friends and family, but he's also been seen on the area on foot. He's wanted for questioning in a federal gang-related murder in investigation and now for fleeing. And of course, Poe is considered armed and dangerous. And at one of those earlier newscasts, this is what the FBI had to say about him. Witnesses last saw Poe near cops on Maple Grove around noon. Police recovered the sweatshirt there they think he was wearing in the parking lot. And then there was another sighting of him about an hour later. And authorities say that they will continue to keep looking for him as long as credible tips keep coming in. And again, we are awaiting a news conference from authorities. Susan and Eric.
And when they take the podium, we will bring it to you. Jennifer Hoff reporting live. Thanks, Jennifer.
An all-day manhunt ends with the suspect behind bars. I'm Jennifer Hoff, live with an update on Paris Poe.
The night team's Theo Keith getting reaction from businesses and parents of students. But first, Jennifer Hoff has new details on that arrest tonight. Jennifer?
Eric, the arrest was quick, really without incident. Nothing like what authorities had prepared for all day, but no doubt just what they had hoped for. For days, the FBI searched for Paris Poe. He was armed and dangerous and in Madison. But where? The search heated up Thursday morning when security cameras caught him leaving a Nesbitt Road hotel. He had hitched a ride from Chicago, where he's on parole for violent crimes and wanted for questioning in a gang-related murder investigation. Half a dozen agencies tried to hone in on Poe.
Anyone who's armed and criminal in nature presents a threat, particularly if they feel like they're boxed in somewhere, they don't have any way of getting away. Witnesses
last saw Poe outside a West Side grocery store and recovered his sweatshirt there. 6 hours later, police would pull him over on Highway 30 near Fair Oaks Avenue on the east side in a vehicle authorities would not describe.
We don't want folks to get so fixated on a single vehicle that we're losing sight of the fact that he could be just about anywhere.
Poe was traveling with a woman and had shaved off his trademark dreadlocks, but did not resist arrest, bringing an end to the hunt for Paris Poe. And while Poe did not resist arrest, the police have called this traffic stop a high-risk traffic stop, in part because SWAT had to pull out its weapons, point it at the vehicle, and order Poe out of it. And Eric, there's no word tonight on what may have happened to the woman that Poe was riding with.
Some interesting details. Hope to get more answers in the days ahead. Jennifer Hoff tonight live. Thank you, Jen.
Who this guy is we're looking for, Jennifer?
Yeah, and all of those agencies that you had mentioned, we're actually waiting for a representative from each of them to join us here for a news conference. They had planned to do an update right at 4 o'clock, but as you can understand, they've been busy, to say the least, all afternoon. To give you a little background on this man that they are looking for, again, his name is Paris Poe, and they've been looking for hours here locally, but really for days since he violated his Cook County, Illinois parole. And authorities say, like Susan said, he was last seen outside of the Cops grocery store on Maple Grove, which is about 1.5 miles from where we are on K-Peck and McKee. He was walking, so the authorities think that he is either getting around by foot, or that he is hitchhiking, or that he is getting rides from people. We've been told that he has family and friends here in the area, and that's why he is in the Madison-Fitchburg area to begin with. And it looks like that the authorities here are making their way for this 4 o'clock news conference. Until they get here, we just wanted to continue talking about Paris Poe. And really reiterate the fact that what was said earlier today is that he is considered armed and dangerous. He's been known to carry handguns, and back in Cook County, Illinois, he was been convicted in 2009 on aggravated battery and robbery charges. He's also wanted for questioning in a federal murder case. The details of that we're still working on right now, and it appears that the authorities here are now ready to take that news conference.
I'm Fitchburg Mayor Sean Paff, and I just want